This is Shelly.
And I'm Rob.
And you're watching
Edfin TV!
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday. What's going on, everyone? Glad you tuned in.
Thank you all for always tuning in to see what we got going on here at Edfin TV.
Right, because we're making college dreams reality.
And we're having a lot of fun at the same time.
How can you not?
Spotlighting businesses and just... helping with reality.
Philanthropists.
Yeah, philanthropists.
Right? The whole 9 yards. I mean, I feel really, really good.
We got the best job in the world, eh?
Yes. I feel like a superstar on stage.
And we have a superstar for you today.
Like Aerosmith or something like that. You feel me?
We need to have Aerosmith here, huh?
I mean, look at it. Look at all the love we're getting right now. You see that? Doesn't that feel good? The next thing I can see is everybody lighting candles, while we're doing this, right? Wouldn't that be the...
All right, everybody. So thank you so much for tuning in every Friday to see what Rob and I have to.
We always got something hot, man.
Bringing you some heat here going on, and what we've been doing here. Let me tell you, Rob. Oh my gosh, I already shared this with you. That this week.
Not mentioning names.
It
was probably one of the best ones of my life. It was top ranking.
Oh yeah, it's been fabulous. I mean, the number of college students that we did acceptance for this week, and I shared some of them online with UC Santa Barbara, UC Santa Cruz. Today we did UC Davis. Just all different
these are some real colleges,
right? Yeah,
not Mount Sac or anything like that. No. Kids are. I mean, I'm not talking bad about Mount Sac. But you can learn something and do something here.
This has been the week for the UCs, I must say. Sometimes we have our NYU students and Grand Canyon, all that. But this was like the UC week. Seriously,
that's great.
And I think the best part about it is, I have to tell you, I mean, when the parents come in and can you imagine like having your kid is just graduating high school and knowing that you're sending them off into that big world, getting them prepared for college. They're going to be a college freshman.
Yeah, they're going to become something incredible.
And I have some of my parents, I mean, mainly I'm going to talk about dads. I have my dads, they get really,
How many cried?
Yeah.
How many cried?
Yeah, they get a little choked
Of course.
There, yeah.
I would cry too. Are you kidding me?
And I'm over there trying to hold back the tears too, because I'm like, I've been there with them, I've been there.
If it was me, I'd be out there. I mean, it's an incredible moment.
So I'd say this week out of 4 student intent registers, just the ones that I can think of off the top of my head, we've done more than that. It's like 27,000 for one, another one's 39,000 for another school, 31,000 for another school. Today was 33,000 for another school.
Wow.
And these aren't just that's not loans. These are grants.
I was just going to ask.
These are grants. These are scholarships.
These are grants.
Yeah.
Real money.
Yeah, and there's more grants than there are loans on there.
Yes.
There are some loans because you got to buffer that somehow. You can't always get all of that. That would be great.
But what percentage of these numbers would you say are in loans?
For the student today, for Eric, his was 33,000, and I would say about 8 of that was loans. The rest was grants and scholarships.
8,000 out of 35.
Isn't that awesome?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Susan's like, yeah, that's right. Woo, woo.
You can pay that off at McDonald's part-time, Chief. Right? I mean, you can walk out of college debt-free.
And these are good loans, too. These are backed by the Department of Education. So
that's awesome.
So that's, what we do here, and I'm so blessed to be in the field that I'm at.
You ought to feel lucky.
Yeah, to do what I do. It is truly an honor to do what I do. I'm like, I just... Why me? But I know why me. I love what I do. I know why me. I love. And my staff loves this too. Yes, I can in the background. And the staff's like, I like it too.
They get all giddy about it.
They're doing the wave in the back.
Right. Which is totally understandable. I mean, it's just, it's a really incredible thing. And, to help people out, in such a fashion, I mean, you created somebody's future.
Yeah.
And at a point where they would not have...
It wouldn't have otherwise happened.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the the odds would have been so low,
Mm-hmm.
they would have settled for some other alternative,
Right.
you know, maybe a JC or
Right,
something,
right.
you know, then try to transition over, that sort of thing, getting all these loans, and in reverse, probably be
Mhm.
35,000
Right.
and 8,000 of it being grants,
Right.
and the other half portion of it being loans,
And
right?
then with that said, like
That's a huge difference
with
maker.
Eric and his family that came in, and Eric is the one that got the and he's probably watching. He's the one that got the 33,000. But also, I was talking with the parents tonight, and they're gonna actually sign up their daughter, who's at Palomar College, who's done with her associate's degree, ready to transfer over to a university. So going to be signing up
Sweet.
here soon, and then re-signing up Eric. You know, we want that fabulous package again to keep it going to minimize those out-of-pocket expenses. And then their 7th grader, soon going to be an 8th grader, going to be transitioning to 9th grade. We got to get her going on the plan too. So
Wow.
there's a lot going on there.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Did any of these parents take advantage of that digital gift certificate that you was giving out to
Are you
set this off?
kidding? Yes, that's how they found out about it. So the digital certificate is where it all started. Attending a career day.
Tell these
Yeah.
folks about it again, because
Yeah.
I figured you guys would be beating down the door to get your hands on this thing, for crying out loud. Tell them what's up.
Yeah, the digital certificate here at EdFin, when we go out to high schools, we offer a one 20-minute free consultation to sit down with me, to ask me any questions in regards to college planning, absolutely free. And that's how a majority of our families start out on this road, this college journey.
And you
college prep
typically
program.
charge how much for that information?
$475.
$475.
It's valued a lot of money, because the information that you receive within the 20 minutes is going to save you a lot of money regardless, whether you use the service or not.
Right,
It's going to save you a lot of money. My VA families that come in that don't end up using the services, or I have a family that came in, showed me their financial aid package, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm like, you're good to go. Your EFC is this, and I told them, you know, you don't need my service. You're good. And they were like, really? And I looked, I'm like, look at the numbers, and I spelled everything
Wow.
out to her, because they, you know, had everything together and fortunate enough, but that's not usually the typical family that can, you know, do all that.
Right.
But they really had it together.
But they didn't get that information from you. 9 times out of 10,
Yes.
they took themselves to that process
Right.
anyway, unnecessarily,
Right.
and racked up a bunch of debt.
It could have went in a different
In
direction,
lieu.
not knowing that. Yes,
Right,
yes,
right,
yes.
right. Yeah.
The mom was like, really? Like, huh? So
That
it's good stuff.
It's super,
So it's
super
a valuable
awesome.
20 minutes to sit with me. We could talk about, you can talk about essay, you can talk about SAT, ACTs, you can talk about you're struggling in a class in high school, college, whatever it may be. 20 minutes with me, ask me what you want.
20 minutes.
Okay? 20 minutes.
Do the parents need to be with the child, or how does
Always, whenever
is this over the phone? How do you do this?
You're right, Rob. It could do it with a phone, because a lot of our parents are extremely busy, I
Right.
find, and they work a lot of hours, so they can't come in. So we do it over the phone. That's first, and then after that, we have them come in and do an office appointment, sit down.
Wow, you can do this over the phone?
Yeah. Isn't that awesome?
Come
Yeah.
on, this is a no-brainer, folks.
And if you want to do Skype, you want to
Right,
do
right.
Facebook, I mean, we're, you know, it's very diverse on how we can do this for
Tell them how they can
consultation.
get their hands on it.
Yeah. So just send us an email to Shelly@fin.net, or you can call us straight into our front desk. That's 951-261-9799.
Boom.
And that's how it happens.
And that's how it happens.
Okay.
Yeah, great week, right?
Yes.
Yeah, super awesome week.
We got some
I got
shout outs
Yeah,
there.
we got some shout outs. But hi, so hold on real quick.
Hold on one.
Yes, I got
on a pad
yes,
here.
yes.
Okay.
I got to put this out here. As I mentioned,
Okay.
you know, this is probably one of the best weeks ever.
Mhm.
I mean, it's top ranking. I've had a couple really special ones. I guess it's going to take me the weekend to actually really follow through it, to really measure it, right?
Yeah.
But I want to say, you know, for Can Do Electronics, you know, it was just an awesome week. We had a lot of good things go on with NAFI. Check this out, folks. Tomorrow morning, if you can wake up, right, we're going to have the NAFI convention.
We're going to be there. We're
Yeah,
waking up early.
Yeah, we're going to be there. You know, Mr. Can Do himself is going to be there, you know, doing a live feed, because it's sold out. Right.
Sold out.
Yeah. The seats are booked over at the corporate room. There's no way you can get in. The only thing you can do is sit out and listen. However, you can check it out on the live stream through the NAFI website.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I myself, Rob, will be there.
And I'll be there, and we'll both be
right,
streaming
I'll
live.
be there with Ted Groves.
Yes, media on
and
location.
Media on location. And, you know, the two of us will be there putting this out for you on the NAFI website. Kevin will be there from Raptor Films doing his thing.
Yes.
You know, so it's going to be a really cool thing. And I'm really excited about it because, you know, it's like with the reality rally, you know, like with Edfin TV, like with Yes Place, you know, and so forth. You know, here's another one of these opportunities to blow up, you know, an organization like this and really cause a huge impact positively for the, you know, these business women and these business women that are in executive positions in the corporate world. So
phenomenal speakers, like 6 phenomenal speakers, some amazing entertainment going to take place tomorrow.
They're going to have some awesome food. Culinary Creations is going to be there doing their thing.
At the corporate room. At the corporate room.
They're going to have these raffles.
Oh, you heard the giveaways? Valued at $400 and something, these giveaways. But
they went all out. It's an incredible organization. So, and as a guy, business person,
you're just going to be surrounded with women all day.
I'm totally envious, right? Because oh my God, we need this so bad. It's ridiculous, right? But either way, it's a great program for you ladies that are looking to take your ship to its destiny. These ladies will help you out in any way, in every way imaginable. They're doing things that just doesn't even make sense, but it does make sense when you see how they grow and they blossom. So they learn some things. Check this out. It'll be tomorrow, 7:30. It's an all-day event. Enjoy it.
7:30 a.m., not p.m.
Yes,
it's
a.m.
going from 7:30 a.m. until 5 o'clock p.m. tomorrow at the corporate room.
Yep, and we'll be broadcasting it to you live, baby. Me, Location, Candy Electronics, Raptor Films. We up there. We're doing it for you.
Yes.
And we set it off live. So
and it's going to be National Association of Female Executives.
Yes, executives.
And the mastermind behind it is Robbie Motter.
Yes, Robbie.
Hi, Robbie.
The diva.
The diva herself.
Sister, you are absolutely awesome. Yeah. Totally inspired. And I learned so much from you in the way of helping others and organizing and leading and being able to pass that on in a way that's practical, easy to digest and apply. You're a master. And you deserve all the praise. You know, congratulations for what you created and what's going to be taking place in the future. Watch out, folks, because
it's going to be
the
amazing
secret sauce on it. It's on. Buckle your seatbelts, baby. We about to have a blast.
Yeah,
yes,
a lot of fun.
And you're gonna have a great time. Number one, right? But even better, you're gonna walk out of there empowered. And be empowered beyond your wildest imagination. In other words, whatever you got in here, you know exactly how to make it real.
And you'll leave with something.
This conference. Yeah, absolutely.
Please stay tuned. You will leave with something tomorrow. You will learn something.
Yeah, you'll see it in the
because the event is sold out, so you have to tune in.
Yeah, you have to tune into the live stream. And we'll give you the notifications in the timeline, all of that. Don't worry if you wake up at 10 o'clock on the Saturday. I get it. You can still come in and get on.
And if you're not sure how to watch the live stream, you can send Rob or myself a message on Rob Can Do or Shelly Johnson from College Planner. Send us a message, let us know, and we'll be more than happy to steer you in the right direction so you make sure that you can watch it live.
Absolutely. But it'll be readily available, we promise.
All right.
And share it with everyone that you know. It'll probably be the best thing you've heard since your name. Okay? Believe that. Okay?
It's going to be an amazing
It's going to be amazing.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
yes.
It's not hype. As I mentioned, I have a slight little bit.
Right?
It's her birthday too.
I'm celebrating my birthday there.
Happy birthday! It's early because I'll be too busy to hook you up tomorrow. But either way,
we'll do a high five, right? We'll do a high five,
right? But it's probably one of the most powerful organizations I've seen yet, just because of how they get things done for each other. No one out there is doing this. Folks in their household isn't doing this for each other, but these ladies, they figured out how to do it, and they're doing it in a fashion that's just
And then for those of you who can't attend because it's sold out event tomorrow, that you can still join NAFI. We meet every the first Tuesday of every month at the Bamboo House in Temecula. If you have any questions about that, you can send me a message as well. Okay, so there's always other options, other ways to be part of that fabulous organization.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, let's give some shout outs, man.
Oh, we got a lot going on there.
Sophia, once again, thanks for tuning in.
Sophia Warren.
We love you. You're awesome, right?
Thank you, Sophia, for tuning in every week.
Maria Ortiz, you're awesome. Yeah. You'll find out who she is momentarily, folks. Don't worry. We ain't gonna tease you too long. Laura, I don't want to mispronounce it. How do you say that?
It says here Laura Zerminski, and I probably just totally chopped that up.
Yes.
And it says I met him today. What a nice fella.
Oh, she must be talking about Can Do.
She was talking about
you know what, sweetheart? I'm trying to put the face together with it, right? But I tell you what, I appreciate.
We're gonna say hi to you anyway.
Absolutely.
And someday I look forward to meeting you.
Absolutely. Oh, we more than likely gonna see her tomorrow. Cause I was hanging out with the ladies all day.
And then our very own Sean Carter, Victorian.
Yes. What's going on?
Sean. She said happy birthday. Thank you.
Right. Kathy.
Kathy
once again, we love you too.
Thank you, Kathy.
With your awesome self. Right?
See you tomorrow at the corporate room.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be spending the day together.
Yes, and give Candace a shout out for me.
Yes.
Right.
Candace,
I know she's busting her butt right now to get this all set up for
They've
tomorrow morning.
They've been setting it up since 1 o'clock today. For tomorrow.
We've been on it all afternoon.
Yeah,
You should see the place. It's amazing.
We got?
Anika Ortiz.
Adelina Ortiz.
Right.
That's part of the surprise guest we have. So everybody knows now his last name is Ortiz tonight. Okay, that's who's appearing. We won't tell you the first.
Yeah, so
we're sure you already know because we've been advertising it, but it's okay.
Exactly. we just want to give you enough so your eyes don't roll to the back of your head.
Yeah.
You know.
That's gonna happen shortly anyway.
Right. And so far, Cheryl Lee Johnson. What's going on?
Y'all are awesome, she says.
Right?
That's a shout out.
Because we hang with you, girl. You didn't know?
That's a shout out for my big sis.
Right?
All right.
Glad you came through. Awesome.
She's always here.
Right? And
we have a lot going on here.
Yeah, we got a lot going, but we can go ahead and move on.
We're going to move on because we had a fabulous show for you tonight.
Yes.
All right. And before we move forward, I just want to, again, a shout out to, as I always do, to the Professional Women's Roundtable, Women's Pair Connection, all the fabulous groups that I belong to in the Temecula Valley, and our fabulous Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, our Marietta Chamber of Commerce, who does so much for our local small businesses. Thank you to all of you. Patrick Ellis of the Marietta Chamber of Commerce, Alice for the Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce, and my very own Toastmasters, where I'm a VP of membership. And as of this next Monday, I will be stepping down from that position and passing that off to somebody else to take that and move forward.
Awesome.
But another fabulous organization that I belong to, of the women that do so much for our community and the people in it. And and a huge shout out to two fabulous people. The first one is Sonia Perez with Eating Off the Vine. Eating Off the Vine. Fabulous. I went to her private event. Fabulous chef, organic chef. I tell you, my husband and I went to her event, and I was asking my husband, I said, so what do you think about her shrimp? You use certain shrimp dishes, they're not all alike, right? Right. And so he didn't really know how to explain it. He was like, it's really good, right? And then afterwards we went to, and I'm not going to name the restaurant, in Old Town Temecula, and we had another shrimp dish there, right? And so I asked him, okay, now I got to ask. He's got something to compare it to, right? Okay. And I told him, I said, so if you had to compare this shrimp dish with Sonia Perez's shrimp dish, which one do you like? He says, Sonia's was so much better. I'm like, that's how that happens.
Wow.
So, yeah, her shrimp dish was amazing. Yeah. And another one is Nancy Corday. She makes amazing Mediterranean food. She was our private chef at the Vera Diva event of all the women just recently, where we had the fabulous birthday surprise party afterwards at the Loft in Old Town afterwards. Another fabulous group of women. So yeah.
Awesome. And big shout out to Kobe Dumas. I love this guy. He's awesome. We're gonna have him on the show one day. Mm-hmm. He's a motivational speaker.
Gotta love that.
Oh, this guy is awesome. Awesome mind. I'm so blessed to have you in my corner, brother. You know,
he's still thinking about eating off the bar.
Right? Mikhail Yusuf Israel, my man Marcus Dio, the trio with the Mac Attack Morning Show. These are my these are my bros.
Mac Attack.
Right. Yeah. I'm on there every Tuesday and Thursday morning. Tuesday at 10 a.m. and Thursday morning at 11 a.m. on AM 1620, the Eagle Radio Network.
And I watched you all. I watched you on there. Yeah.
It's a really good, it's incredible show, right?
Yeah.
And if you look at, it's the same thing. You know, we have a really good time enlightening one another and empowering one another. We come up with these different topics. Like the other day, you know, we were talking about, you know, energy and how that it has an effect on our experiences, you know, in our life, and pick this thing apart, and you can engage and you know, and get
that's so important.
Yes,
that whole engaging.
Absolutely.
Talking about engage with us here too. Ask us some questions if you would like to know, especially when our speaker comes on a little bit. Ask some questions.
Right. Yeah. So big ups, you know, to all of them, Mount San Jacinto College, you know, for all that you've invested into me.
The thread's going crazy. Look at the thread. It's amazing.
Mayor Neil Winter, you my bud.
Neil Winter.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
Neil is a really cool dude. He's like the coolest mayor I probably met in all my life. I mean, it's like I know him all my life. Hey, big ups to you and everything that you've done as well. And
all right.
Let's move it on, baby.
Let's go. All right. Because I'm super excited. Aren't you?
I'm super excited
our
because
superstar on.
Yes, because I want to say something about her.
Oh, let's do this.
Folks, you aren't even going to believe this. I promise.
Unbelievable.
Yes. I want to tell you about this person. This person right now is 13 years old. 13.
Visualize this.
Yes,
13.
imagine. And I'm gonna read some stuff off that's gonna blow
which is not comparable
mind.
to a 13-year-old, mind you.
Okay. Let's start with the honors and awards. 2000. This is recent.
Oh, or before you start that, she was the Orange County Register's featured fashionable philanthropist. Opens up at 11 years old. She's 13 now.
11.
Opens up a pop-up boutique to aid victims of domestic violence.
Yes, amazing. We ain't gonna tease you. We're gonna let you in on that. No worries. And through that, she got these honors and awards. Okay. 2015.
Along with, might I ask her how many speaking engagements she's done now? She's done
over 100. Yes.
100. 13 years old, done over 100 speaking engagements.
2015. This is when she was 11. Mind you.
Yeah, keep
Coles.
Are you painting the
Coles
picture?
Cares Scholarship. 30th Annual National Philanthropy Day, Youth Award, right? The congressional recognition presented by Congresswoman Mimi Walters. This was in 2016 now. Named one of the 100 most influential people in Orange County. You know how big Orange County is? You know how many people are out there? And she was one of the 100 most influential. Salute to everyday heroes. Am I pronouncing this right? Sagerstrom Center for the Arts.
For the Arts.
Right. Anika's Pink Closet. Right. And is a recipient of other donation programs throughout the run of Cinderella. 2016's Tilly Life Classes appointed youngest ambassador. This is crazy. And the way we was talking about these speaking engagements, right? And this girl, it says here, she's dynamic, uplifting, and sparkling.
I think she's dynamic. She's
speaker,
amazing.
Right?
For 13 years old.
Who happens to be, at this time, she happened to be 12.
Yes.
Okay. She has been the keynote speaker at various organizations that encourage community service and supports children that come from abusive circumstances. I'm going to repeat that again.
She's 12 years old this time. She's 13
a keynote speaker at various organizations that encourage community service and supports children that come from abusive circumstances.
Yeah.
13 children.
Motivational speaker.
That's amazing.
Motivational speaker. 2015,
a Toast for Positive Change Award.
Yep. 2015, Difference Makers in Irvine, California. 2015, Valley High School Entrepreneur Program. 2015, Amigas for My Soul Youth Seminar, a day of positivity and encouragement. 2015, Child Abuse Prevention Center at El Niguel Country Club in Laguna Niguel, California. 2015, again, Annual National Philanthropy Day, recipient of the National Philanthropy Youth Award, philanthropist.
This is when she was 11.
She was a keynote speaker at that one in 2015, and here we are in 2016 now. And also in 2015 at KFI AM 640, interview with Elizabeth Espinoza on an episode there where they called Hero of the Week. She's amazingly a hero, no doubt about it. And then bringing it forward to 2016, and now here we are in April 2016. She's already done Salute to Everyday's Hero. It's an award dinner recipient, keynote speaker at Montage Hotel Laguna Beach. And then 2016 again, Human Options, Teen and Parents, Love Should Not Hurt speech. So, I mean, this is, yeah. Okay.
Prepare yourselves. Buckle your seatbelts as we bring on for you.
And she is just the cutest little thing, I must tell you.
Adorable, to
so
say
cute.
the
least.
least.
My gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Welcome,
Anika
Ortiz.
Woo! Hey, girl. Give me a hug. Say hi to everybody.
Right on. Say hi.
Yay.
Get some love. Awesome. Kick back. Enjoy it.
Come over here with me.
Because we
Come
have
here with us.
stuff.
We got stuff to talk about.
Yes. Good stuff.
How does... First of all, when you started all this, you were how old?
I was 11, so I had just turned 11.
I mean,
yeah.
What does this? What happened?
Who does this? Yeah, who does
Okay, I'm going to have to break the whole story down, okay? So this is how
it
all started,
okay?
For everyone. So one day, well, in 2008, I don't know if you guys know this, but my sister passed away due to domestic violence.
Right.
So this is the spark of everything we do. Every project we do, 10% of our earnings are always donated back to local nonprofit organizations having to do something with either domestic violence or kids related. So when I was 11, I was cleaning my closet, right? Normal 11, actually I didn't even want to do this. My mom made me clean it.
That's 11-year-old, I know.
Yeah. Right, so she is normal. We just want you to understand.
That's a normal 11-year-old, I know.
Partially normal. Okay. So I was cleaning my closet, and it was like the summertime, so my mom wanted to do this because there was a lot of clothes that didn't fit me or that I didn't wear anymore. So we were cleaning it out, and me and my mom were both realizing that there was a lot of either gently used clothes or like new clothes that I had never worn. Mm-hmm. And I was growing so fast. So we were getting rid of it, and then we said, instead of just like donating it back to, somewhere, and I said, how about if I have a little boutique with just my friends? Like, I'll put up my clothes, and they can put up their clothes, and then we kind of like trade, Wow. So that was the first idea, right? So I started telling everybody at school, and they all loved it. All my friends, and then quickly it got spread all over the school.
But the thing that I love about this story is we all come up with ideas. Maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. And like you come up with this fabulous idea. The only difference between the idea and the action that follows with it is you did something about it.
Yeah. Yes, you took action.
You took action.
Yes.
That says a lot about you.
Yeah,
right?
We all know we have to change the world, but who's really going to do it?
And you did the thing that most people don't do.
Yeah, 13-year-old says
right?
that.
You did the thing that most people don't do.
Yeah.
You took it to those that you knew and said, hey, check this idea out. And pushed it and actually got them on board with it and involved, right?
Really young.
Yeah, it started really little. It was just my friends, and it quickly spread across the school. So at this point, I came back from school, and I told my mom, this grade wants to come, and everybody here, And we said, okay, we're going to have to move both of the couches in the living room, and we're going to have to, move everything out of the living room and all the coffee tables to the garage. So I could put my racks of clothes with my friends, right? So that's how it all started. And then we had the crazier idea to post it on Facebook for all of my mom's friends to see that I was going to have this boutique, right?
Right.
So what were we thinking? I don't know at this point. I really don't. So
you're just going
with the flow.
Yeah, you know. So
awesome.
I said, how about if we donate 10% of whatever I make to a domestic violence organization in memory of my sister?
Yes.
So my mom called Mariposa Women and Family Center. It's in Orange. And the CEO called my mom back and she said, we want you guys to come in and tell us what you're doing, right?
Right.
So we went in like 2 days after, and I went with the pink folder, of course. And I had my mission statement and
it's the little things.
Yeah.
Right?
Pink folder. Yeah. So I came with my mission statement and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to do in 5 years, you know. So, and she was so impressed that day after
I
the
would
meeting,
be impressed.
Right?
How old were you at this time?
I was 11 still.
11.
With a mission statement.
With a mission statement.
Okay.
So,
she means business.
So that same day after the meeting, she said, why don't you guys have it in this room in their organization once a month? So we were like, okay, you know. So we had the grand opening of my boutique. It was a pop-up boutique, so we had it one Saturday a month.
Okay.
And that ended in 2015, late 2015. So we had it once a month, and at the grand opening, there was over 200 people. So, you know, how are we going to have this in my living room? I don't know. So, yeah. So
that's
build it and they will come.
Amazing.
Yeah. We always
that's
say,
what we always say.
And
this is what happens. Wow.
Yeah, or I always say yes and then figure it out later, you know?
Oh, I like that one too. I like that one.
Okay.
I love that one.
When you opened up and you had these 200 plus people there, what was going through your mind at that time?
I think I was shocked. And I was nervous too. You know, it took us like 6 hours to set up all the things there. All the racks. We had probably 13 racks full of clothes. So, yeah, I was nervous. I think I was shocked. I was 11. I don't really remember that far. But yeah, it was exciting. So we had it once a month, and about the second month in, the CEO, again, of Mariposa said, can Anika come speak at the Difference Makers in OC? And my mom was like, oh, no, like, she's a little bit too shy, you know? Oh, and before we were here, I was sharing with Shelly, or my mom was, that I was super shy, you know? Even at family parties, like, I would want to be with my mom, you know? Like, I was that kid. So, like, I've just, like, grown so much. So I was so shy. So my mom was like, oh, like, no, like, she doesn't really know how to speak, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, no, I'll do it. I was like, I'll do it.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did that earlier, too.
Yeah.
I'll say it. I know how to talk for myself.
So I spoke at the Difference Makers, and from there, about 3 or 4 people asked me to speak at their organizations. Okay. So that's kind of how...
So your first speaking engagement was when, and how old were you?
I was 11, and it was about the second or third month into my boutique.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Were you coached for these speaking engagements?
No, I've never been. You know,
wow.
No, so I did it, and like about 4 people asked me to speak at their organizations, and that's how kind of everything rolls out. From one speaking engagement, I get asked to go to all these different places or meet all these cool new people. So that's how everything rolls out. So I would say the 3rd or 4th month in, I realized...
I just want to let you know right now that you are a huge hit out there. I just want to tell you.
Before you guys were talking, I was inviting all my friends.
You're a huge hit on here. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
So about the 3rd or 4th month in, I realized that there was a greater need in the community for girl empowerment. So I started doing monthly classes again at Mariposa. So I did them once a month with my boutique.
Slow down. You said you started doing classes?
Yeah. So the first class was about friendship. You know, me at 11 years old giving it to other 11-year-old girls.
She has classes.
She just said that, right?
I know, she has classes on her website. She's got classes.
Okay, she is speaking in English. Okay, go for
classes,
it.
Okay, so I started giving classes, and I did them once a month again. So I kept doing that. The topics have been friendship, how to build a vision board, bullying, self-esteem. We've had a bunch of classes, and I just want to share this one that we had. It was like a month ago. It was my Young Entrepreneur Summit. So I taught.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what to say now. But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, my head is just.
Okay, go on.
So
I'm with you,
this is getting better by the moment,
right?
So whenever I speak at middle schools, especially, all the kids ask me how I started my own business. You know, because you don't hear of a 13-year-old entrepreneur every day. So they always ask me, and I don't even know what to say,
You don't hear about a 13-year-old entrepreneur every day? That's a hashtag.
This is something
so I decided to finally give a class teaching all these kids how to start their own businesses. So I taught them what an entrepreneur is, what it means to be an entrepreneur, and all these cool things that go into starting your own business. So on March 25th, I hosted my Young Entrepreneur Summit, and there were 17 girls who had their own businesses, their own products, their own mission statements.
And how old were these girls?
They were ages 7 to 15.
7?
Yeah.
7. What a business.
Yeah. And we have one girl who's 7 that has her own website.
I just love you. I'm going to adopt you too. I'm just going to take you home with me. Can I borrow her for a little while?
That's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so
I have all sons. I'm going to adopt her. You'll fit right in.
Yeah, so I helped them with like business cards and logos and all the cool things that go into creating a business. So that was one of my favorite classes and one of the girls' favorite classes. So right now, currently we are, I am working on my Chalk Hospital. I invited us to do a fashion show, so I'm currently teaching modeling classes to girls. So we have that every Monday, and then May 1st is our fashion show for Chalk. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I thought I did a lot. She like takes the cake,
No, she goes to school at some time during the day.
Well, I'm homeschooled.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of figured that out.
Yeah. You can do it. You ain't learning that in public school.
So yeah, it's at Chalk Hospital. May 1st.
That is
Oh,
awesome.
your bracelet. What?
Time?
No.
Time is it?
What time should they be there?
Oh, no. It's we're actually doing it for the patients there at Chalk.
Okay.
So yeah, so for the kids that can't go out and see it in the lobby, it's being broadcasted on all TVs across the hospital.
Okay.
For the kids to be able to watch. Yeah.
Okay.
That is terrific.
All right. Thank you for that in the background there.
Wow.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah.
So bring us forward, and I'm going to ask you another question here in a minute. But bring us forward, kind of where you're at today and what you're doing now. Yeah. What's going on in your life?
Yeah, I just got my nonprofit. So we've been doing the classes. We're just done with the Young Entrepreneur Summit, so that was like one of our big things this year. And then we're working on the Chalk Fashion Show. I also just launched my online accessory line on my website, so we've been working on that as well. We're planning our 2nd annual gala this year as well, sometime in June or July. So
wow.
That's good stuff.
Folks,
I'm like, seriously.
Let me tell you something. You have no excuse.
Yeah, pretty much. That whats it up.
This is. We heard the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
we did. I'm very curious. I have a question for you. Where you were at when you were 11 years old, or and where you were at then and where you're at now. How has this total experience changed you as a person? Has it changed you, and if so?
I think it has completely changed me, like in every way. I feel like I've matured.
What do you think the top 3 things that it's majorly impacted the person to the young lady you are today?
Okay, I think number 1, it's matured me so much. So much. I've always been mature for my age, but it's matured me so much. So that's probably the top thing. The second thing is definitely my shyness. Like, you guys don't know how shy I was. Like, even when we were out there, I wasn't like talking. I'm still shy, but like, it's a big difference compared to how I was,
When it's time to play, you go out there and you
needs
play
to be
and you
done.
get it done.
Yeah.
Right.
So the third thing, I think I just learned so much,
I think we're going to group shyness and maturity into one group. and so tell me 2 other things.
So I think I've learned so much about the community and how much need there's for all types of things, for not only for my project, but for other projects that I've been able to work with, how much need there is for all of these different organizations, because I do more like girls and girl empowerment, but other companies do like healthy relationships that include guys and stuff like that. So it's just like, I can't do it all, but how other organizations are shaping the community as well. So I've learned so much about, I've become aware of everything that needs to be done, you know, kind of.
Right.
So I think in that way completely, you know, and that's one of the big parts of how I've matured, you know. So third,
so maturity, shyness, and then
I think just knowing how to start a business, because like if I wanted to, I could start a cupcake business right now, you know. So I know how to start a business. So that I know how to coach other girls, help other girls start their own businesses.
Right. And here's my question. I'm looking at this. I close my eyes, I don't see a teenager here. Okay, when I open my eyes, there's a teenager here. Right, I know what teenagers do. We will all
because if we close our eyes and we listen to you speak, we wouldn't really visualize and open our eyes. We wouldn't think that that's what we're gonna see.
Outside of all of this, I mean, do you still go out and roller skate, fly kites, eat smoothies with your girlfriends,
like the bubbles we had going.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
what do you do that a normal 13-year-old does?
I think pretty much everything. I go to participate in a lot of groups weekly, so where I'm with other kids and stuff, and but still they're like I'm helping kind of the community because I go to a class on Thursday and it's with peers, but we're ambassadors for a company, so we're still like growing together, but it's still something a 13-year-old would do.
In your
I
mind.
love that.
In my mind.
That's her fun. Yeah, I get it. That's her fun.
Yeah, but I hang out with my friends, with my cousins. I can't do it like every day, because there's still like another side to me. But yeah, I drink smoothies. do all different types of things.
What's your favorite smoothie?
It sets a lineup.
What's your favorite smoothie?
Stuff.
I actually know it. Okay, so it's a peanut butter and chocolate one.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then like nuts and stuff, I like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Acai bowls, yeah, it's all good.
And what's your? I'm just curious. What's your favorite color?
Pink.
I just had to put that out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right.
I would love to ask. I gotta ask anyway. Are you looking for in the future? I mean, this is already good as it is, right? For most people, right? Is there something that you see beyond this? Say 10 or so years from now.
What do you really aspire to? Like long term.
Okay.
Your big goals.
Well,
bigger goals, I should say, because those are pretty big goals.
Yeah, I want to write a book. Probably like in the next year.
Write a book.
What
is your book gonna be about? We don't want to release any of that, but just like give us some little snippets. Just like what do you think?
You know what?
Don't release
the
anything.
Reason I haven't wrote it. The reason I haven't wrote a book is because like I could and I have people to help me write it. But when I know that I'm gonna know when it's time. Because right now.
Oh, you're extra wise.
Yeah, because right now...
You're extra wise.
Right now, it's like I don't have, like, the inspiration to write it. So I don't, like, know what I want it to be about completely. Right. I know what it needs to have.
You'll know, when it's your time, you'll know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And right now, like, there's people tell me to write a book, and I say I will, because I will eventually. And I have the people to help me. It's just that when I write it, I want it to be perfect. How I wanted to have it,
Wow. Who would you say were your most influential people in your life? I mean, it's only been like a 2-3 year journey. Well, basically a little bit longer because it took the incident with your sister to spark this. But from the time that you started at 11, I mean, who would you say the people that were most inspirational to you to get you to this point?
Well, number one, my mom, because it's pretty obvious that I wouldn't be able to do it without her.
Yay!
Yeah, like even coming over here, driving me over here, all these things that I can't do on my own, So definitely my mom for starters, and let's see. I have one of the girls that's on my board.
I thought you were going to say your mom again.
Oh, second, my mom.
She said on her board.
Yeah.
I love this way.
Yeah. Her name's Sandy, and she's on our board, and she helped us.
How old is Sandy?
She's older.
Okay.
Yeah, she's older. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She was actually heard me at my first speech ever, and she's been helping us through it all. You know, she's reached out until she said, hey, by the way, I do nonprofits, you know, and helped us with our nonprofit. We got our nonprofit in less than 6 months, which is like crazy. So definitely Sandy, my godmother who's watching, and she's going to be so excited that I mentioned her. She's going to get back and be like, I love you. Yeah. Yeah, she's my godmother. So she's helped us since the beginning, since I wanted to start my boutique, helping us set up my whole family, helping us set up every time we had the boutique. It would take us like 4 hours. And definitely my sister, which is the inspiration for it all, for every single class, event, anything that we ever have. So, yeah.
Amazing.
You know how proud she is
goodness.
of you?
Thank you.
Even how, I mean, can you imagine? I'm like, seriously. I mean, I'm even proud of you. I'm like, seriously.
Tell me about it.
You're you know, I want to say you're my mini-me, in a sense.
Yeah,
because everything
literally.
you've said so far, I processed that at some point in time, so.
Absolutely. It's such a youthful time in your life. I mean, when most kids are out.
You're 13.
I'm sitting back like.
I'm like, I can imagine when you're 13 to 23 to 33, like, you know, how are you going to go? I mean, I don't mean to make you grow up too fast, but I'm just saying, like, where you're going to be at in years to come is, and I think for me, the biggest thing is that it's not even that. It's the people that you are changing along the way, and the difference in who you're inspiring. Like, you inspire me, you inspire Rob, you inspire I mean, and just all, yeah, you're amazing.
I mean, you made this decision, right? And there's a couple of years ago, and there's kids out there just like you that haven't made that decision. They may want to make that decision, but there's something that may be holding them back, or having in fear to make that choice, or whatever the obstacle is that's in front of them. What would you give them in the way of advice, you know, to encourage them to make the same decision that you made, that can create an opportunity like the one you're experiencing today?
Because for example, like you said earlier, which is the big shift, is that you had an idea, you had an inspiration, and the difference is having it and just having it, or having it and doing something with it, action, and getting people involved with your idea and your support system. And the more people you get involved, the bigger it's going to be. I mean, there's people out there that probably want to do the same thing, but they're just, you know, once you say, like for you, you could have said, no, I can't do that. You know, I'm only 11. You know, 11-year-olds don't do. You didn't say that.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, what would you say to them out there?
Okay, so first,
what would you say to them?
Okay, first thing is, when I had the Young Entrepreneur Summit, the mission that I had behind it was, when kids see a problem, or when they come across a problem, a situation, when they see an opportunity, for them not only to think that they can do something about it, because I can look at a problem and think of a solution, you know, because that's what we do, you know, but to really do something about it. You know, so when they have an idea, when they have a project, when they see chaos, when they see a problem, to not only be able to think of a solution, but to do something about that solution. And that was the whole idea behind the Young Entrepreneur Summit. And as I was working with the girls, I really kind of let them be the inspiration for their project. So it was like, the girls are so creative, you know? Kids are so creative. So just letting them, you know...
Yes, you're very creative, Anika. You're very creative.
The decisions you make in businesses are just blowing me away.
Yeah, so like one of the girls said she loved to bake. So she had like a whole cupcake booth, you know? And that was because that's something that she loves to do. So she was able to do something about it, you know? And it's taught them that for the future. And I want to share a little story about one of my cousins. She did slime. You guys know what slime is, right? It's totally blown up, but she made slime because she's super creative. Plus, she loves to make messes. Like any opportunity she gets, you know. So she was
messy slime. Yeah, there you go, perfect combo.
Know? So she was able to make slime, and about the second week after the Young Entrepreneur Summit, my aunt asked her, hey Sammy, like I'm at the store and I see this huge gallon of glue. Are you still interested in making slime? And she says, no, I've kind of moved on to bigger things. I want to be a personal trainer now. You know, so she saw an opportunity to do something, And not only did she think of something, but she did something about it, you know?
And see, and this is the thing I don't think you realize you're doing, okay? But those girls that, you think they're coming up with this, but they are coming up with it, but you're the inspiration that makes them realize if she can do it, they're going to follow what you did, and they're doing exactly what you've done.
And she's doing better. She's showing them how to do it. So there you have it.
You are their foundation.
Yeah.
I know that's a lot for me to put on you, but it's true.
Right.
They're seeing you, how you've done it, and they're just like, oh, I can do the same thing she's done.
Yeah, but I think the special thing is that they didn't only see an opportunity, but that they were able to take it. You know, my aunt screenshotted the text and she said, "See what you've done." You know, it's just like that's a great thing to have for any kid, or adult, Yeah. So I always say that you're never too young to build an empire and never too old to start a new dream. Right, so some people might be watching and be like, "Well, I'm not 13 anymore."
Well, I gotta tell you this. I wish I could. I honestly wish I could be on here with you for another hour.
That would be awesome if we were on.
I really wish I could.
I know you got a lot to say to everybody out there.
I really wish I could. We are coming, to the end of the show.
Yes.
Right. We have about
so we still
8
have some more
minutes or so
shout outs
left.
to do.
We have some shout outs.
See what questions everybody has out there for you.
Anika. This young lady is absolutely awesome. Hey,
she's amazing.
Check her out, Anika's Pink Closet.
Anika's Pink Closet, yeah.
It's all in our timeline. You can find it there. Click. You're gonna find something really good there. Support her cause. We have her back. She'll be at the NAFI conference tomorrow, of course. With her mom and all these wonderful ladies getting empowered and blossoming. It's going to be a great thing. So stay in tune for that. We want to give some shout outs before we take off. We got Veronica Gomez. She says, "I'm proud of you, Anika." Shout out. And
so you have some people on here that they want to hear from you.
Oh,
okay. There's Edwin. Mr. Edwin.
Some of her people.
I think Robert Vargas. He says, "Hi, Anika. Congratulations."
Hi, thank you.
Okay. Maria Santana says, "You're amazing.
Just
like your mommy."
Who's that? Veronica Dela Gomez?
Oh, she's one of my mom's friends.
Maria Santana mentioned that. Veronica Gomez says, "Keep it going. My hearted Anika."
And who did you invite to watch your show tonight?
I was inviting everyone, all of my friends. Yeah, so.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a lot of friends.
It's blowing.
Yeah, thank you for coming and watching.
You might want to shout out just in case. I'm sure they're on there. Just whoever you invited and thank them for
Eduardo
joining.
says, "How wonderful, proud of you."
There's a long stream here.
It's long. It's going bananas here. Let me see. Who else is in here? Let me see.
There's a lot.
There's Terry Casano. She says, "I love you."
Thank you.
Again, oh my goodness, this is too many to count here. Yeah, it's blasting here, and it's still going and going and going.
Well, I want to say before we get ready to depart here slowly and read the last few shout outs we got on there or questions.
Andrea Torres.
Yeah,
she says, "Hi, sweetie. I'm so proud of you."
Thank you.
Boom.
We want to ask you, will you be our guest and come on again sometime?
Oh yeah, of course.
And share what you're doing and just kind of update us on what's going on in your life and your Anika's Pink Closet, and tell everybody there how they can find you.
Our Instagram and Facebook is Anika's Pink Closet. Our website is anikaspinkcloset.com, and that's how you guys can get in touch. My email is anika@anikaspinkcloset.com if you want to contact us that way. And you guys can get all the information either on our Facebook or Instagram or on our website.
Awesome.
And then us there, when I was on your website, can you give everybody out there an idea of when they go to your website, what do you have on there and what is that for? And if they wanted to contribute to your organization, how can they do that? Okay, well, the website is like a pink explosion. So everything's going to be pink. So I have my online accessory line where I sell chokers and jewelry, a bunch of jewelry.
I have everything
I like
I've
that.
ever
She's
done.
like,
Yeah, every jazz hands.
I should have been loaded too, you know, so I could have done that. We could have done that with you.
Yeah. We have our online boutique on there. We have my press, which is everything I've done so far since I started all the way till now. We have future events and classes if you want to.
Talk about your classes.
Our classes, our events, all coming up are the fashion show. We also have Alejandra's Peace Walk, which is in September, in memory of my sister. So we're doing like a walkathon. If you guys want to get involved in that, or you guys can ride your bike or do fun stuff like that. So if you guys want to join us, there's more information on our website for that as well.
Man, that's awesome. And I want to give a special thank you for all of those folks out there, friends, parents, relatives, clients, supporters, whoever is involved with this young lady right now. I want to thank you all so much for investing into her, because look at what evolved.
I know.
Oh my God. And just imagine, that's what I love about this, because imagine if we did this with every single young person that's out here on the planet today. Look at the potential.
Yeah, and everyone has a story.
Everyone has a story, but it's what you do with your story is what matters.
Yeah.
Because you can take it one way or you can take it the other.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're a superstar.
And then a percentage of the funds that you make go to
domestic violence organizations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to throw that out, because that's a huge part of what you do and why you do what you do.
Even at the Young Entrepreneur Summit, we had all the girls donate 10% of whatever they made to different organizations. So we always include that.
Very good.
Nice.
That's fabulous. I love
that.
I love that. Well, thank
that
you.
Thank you everyone for watching. Everyone that I invited who came, thank you for watching. All right. Thank you for having me. Oh, so a fun time.
This was awesome.
Right?
When I heard that you were going to be on the show, I was like, and first when I heard, and then they give me a little bit about you, I'm thinking, oh, she's going to be about 30, 40, maybe even 50, you know. And then when I said 13, I'm like,
yes.
Oh, I need to read more about this.
Yes.
I'm like, what in the world? I got on there. I'm looking at your website.
Robbie
reading all about you.
Robbie sent me her video.
Yeah.
Speaking to these kids.
I'm like, what?
She was doing some sort of motivational speech or something for these kids, and I was blown away. I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it either. I
couldn't believe it. It was more. It wasn't so much the fact that you got up there and spoke to these kids. It's what you said that blew my mind. I said, wait a minute, let me play this back with my eyes closed.
How you articulate yourself.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're very, very well spoken.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And kudos to your mom. She's the backbone of you.
Keep up the good work.
And
will
your
be
team
great.
and your board members and
you will be great. I mean, she's got adults. She's got adults working for her, for crying out loud.
You got a lot of stuff going on.
Wow. Today.
And it says my second.
She got.
Oh, you got a lifetime achievement from Barack Obama. Oh my goodness.
My second one.
Your second one.
What?
That's huge.
Right on.
Good job. Oh my gosh.
Right on.
I'm like, who gets that, really? You know?
Right?
Like, seriously.
And I actually know, I can say I know someone that got a Barack Obama Award.
Okay, very
right?
good.
All right.
A lot of achievements, a lot of things that you have accomplished at a young age. And we will definitely have Anika back on so we can kind of follow her, see what she's doing, and
maybe even coaches or something.
You know.
Yeah.
And a coaching session.
You think I'm playing?
Yeah.
I mean.
There you go. Your next venture is going to be coaching. Okay.
Absolutely.
Do a personal one-on-one coaching.
You never know. Yeah.
Absolutely. You have it nailed, and we're totally proud of everything that you achieved.
Extremely proud of you.
Thank you.
Keep up the great work, which I already know you will. You don't even need us to tell you that.
Right.
You got so many things going on, and then Anika's going to be part of. What are you doing tomorrow at the NAFI conference?
I'm just helping Robbie out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just setting things up, and you're not speaking tomorrow?
No, not.
We have a lot of speakers tomorrow.
Yeah.
You get to relax tomorrow and enjoy everything.
I know.
Exactly.
That never happens. Yeah.
She said never.
Yeah,
never.
That is beautiful.
I appreciate that I'm gonna be able to enjoy the event. And not be like nervous. You're not
gonna be having to juggle all that.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the back like a normal 13-year-old taking selfie shots. Look where I'm at.
Right. She has an amazing life for a 13-year-old woman.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
that's
stay
amazing.
tuned. We'll be taking selfies tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yes,
Okay.
and unfortunately, we're at the conclusion of the show.
Unfortunately, this is the
Very
time when we have
unfortunately.
to say
Right, and we have our little thing, and we kind of play it out, and you kind of roll with us, you know, we kind of get this little thing going on right here, and then we kind of throw our little hands out, right,
and
while
we say good
we're
night to
waiting
you
for,
all.
you know, Susan to get ready, and we kind of go ahead and we set it like this, and we're going to say, go ahead and,
And
you
we
say
say
goodbye.